Silksong Act 3 spoilers, go away if you haven't finished the game. Lifeblood was kind of a mystery in the original Hollow Knight. It's temporary hit point blue goo that was deemed heretical by the Pale King, and also it's probably connected to Void, maybe. But in Silksong, the lore behind Lifeblood gets expanded, particularly in that, oh shit, the Pale King had a really good reason to ban it, actually. In Act 3, alchemist Xolotol's experiments with Lifeblood, or Plasmium as he calls it, ends up utterly corrupting the Wormways in a way that very closely mimics infection. Enemies get bigger and stronger as a result of the Lifeblood, but also bloated, and as a result start spewing Lifeblood from their bodies. This section of the Wormways basically becomes a blue version of the infected Crossroads. And this shows two things. First, the Pale King banning Lifeblood and labeling Lifeblood worshippers as heretics was like, not as discriminatory a decision as we might have thought. Lifeblood is essentially like a prototype form of infection. Sure, it only seems able to spread physically, while infection can spread physically and psychically through an angry moth goddess of light and dreams. But basically anything approaching infection in appearance and function would most likely be something the Pale King would want to throw out of Hallownest post-haste. And second, Lifeblood is another way to show how utterly overpowered Little Ghost is. If you don't know it by now, with the Architect crest, Hornet can overdose on Lifeblood, and while this does give her some pretty OP passive regeneration, she herself notes lore-wise how it takes an active effort to hold on to her mind. In the original Hollow Knight, Lifeblood isn't harmful to the Little Ghost whatsoever. Hornet overdoses on 9 Lifeblood masks. Little Ghost over here could use a charm to turn all their masks into Lifeblood and absorb every Lifeblood cocoon in Hallownest and be completely fine. Heck, this thing went into a Lifeblood section of the Abyss, encountered what is possibly the higher being of Lifeblood, and all that happened was that they got a cool new charm. Oh. Joni's Blessing might actually just melt Hornet's body if she equipped it. I like how this shows the differences between Hornet and the Knight's lineages. Hornet is half higher being, which she notes is the reason why she doesn't immediately go insane, taking in large amounts of Lifeblood. Meanwhile, the Little Ghost is full higher being, with void juice instead of blood because of where they were born, and they were specially made to be a vessel that contains a substance that's basically Lifeblood but worse. I love all the ways Silksong recontextualizes the original Hollow Knight and highlights the differences between the game's protagonists, and Lifeblood is one of these examples.